So as the workflow become complex, we require the node module, which are not there by default. So you will be getting such kind of error where whichever module you want to use will be disallowed. So for that, we need to do some changes for this thing to work properly. I think by default for the cloud, it might be working, but for the self-host version, we have to allow it. So in this video, we'll be seeing how to do it. Also, there are two parts. There are something called as built-in module and there is something called as external module. So I'll be showing you how to set up both of them. So the first of all, we'll be requiring a self-host version of n8n. It could be on your personal PC. It could be on your server, DigitalOcean, Hostinger like I'm using. If you want to have your own self-host version, the link is in the description. Immense discount is going on right now. Okay. So first of all, we'll be going to terminal. So now once you're in the terminal, your Docker might be going on where we can see that our Docker is running over here. We can see our Docker is running right over here. So now we need to make some changes in the Docker file. So for that, what we can do, so you can see there is a Docker compose file over here. So we'll be going inside this. Yeah, this is my Docker file. It might be look completely different for you. So don't worry. Okay. So we'll scroll down a little bit and wherever we have the environment variable inside the n8n image. Okay. We need to mention one of the environment variable over there. And that environment variable name is node function underscore allow underscore built in. Okay. And now you might be having question, which are all the libraries which are built in? So don't worry, within 1 minute, I'll be telling you which are all the built-in libraries. So, but before that, we need to mention which library you want. Or you can put star over here, which will allow all the built-in library. But the better function is that you only mention whichever library you want. So for me, as we go into n8n, we can see I'm using the crypto library over here. So I'll be copying this library and come over here, I'll mention it over here. Okay. Once I have this thing, what I'll do, I'll exit from this thing. I'll save it. Okay. So before that, let me show you one more thing also. We also want external library. So this crypto is an internal library, built-in library. I'll be telling you which all the built-in library, don't worry. Okay. But before that, let's see, we have the external library as well. So over here, we can see I'm using Express as an external library. This is not an internal library. I'll be showing you. Okay. To allow this as well. So we need to mention one more variable inside the Docker compose file. So for that, we'll again enter the Docker compose file. Okay. We'll scroll down and now the another variable which we need to mention is node function allow external. In the same way, we'll mention the library which we want to allow it. You can mention star also, but that is not recommended in the production use. So now once you have mentioned all the library which you want, we'll come over here and we'll exit from this thing. And now once we exit, now we need to restart our n8n. So for that, what we'll do, we'll write docker compose down. It means it will currently take our n8n server down and then we will restart it again. So now once it is down, so what we'll do, now we'll write the command docker compose up -d. So now our n8n is starting again. So now let's go to the n8n workflow. Now as you can see, the n8n is connection lost over here. So now refresh it. So now as you can see, it is restarted. Now we'll click on this thing and we'll execute the step. And now as you can see, it is working perfectly fine over here. And to see the external module, we'll come over here and execute the step. And this is also working perfectly fine. So now I'll tell you how to see the all built-in libraries. So for that, let's go to the terminal. Now we'll do docker ps and we'll get this container ID. Okay, we want the container ID of Docker over here. So we'll get the container ID, copy. Now we'll write docker exec -it, then container ID, then /sh. Okay, then we'll enter it. Now once we are inside this thing, now we are inside our server. Okay, which is created by the Docker. So now over here are all the libraries mentioned for the Docker. So now to see which are all the built-in libraries, we'll write this command. Okay, by writing this much command over here, we get all the built-in libraries. So these are all the built-in libraries are there by default. If any of the library is not mentioned over here, it means it's an external library. Okay, so we can see we have crypto library over here. If I come over here and copy this inspector, okay, I'll come over here and I'll mention in this thing node module and mention inspector over here. What do you think? It will work or not work? And it should not work because we have not allowed this thing inside the environment variable. So we need to go inside the environment variable. We need to mention this library to allow it, and then it will work perfectly fine. So I hope you like the video. I make this video because I was facing this error when I was making a very complex workflow. So at that time, I thought to share this information with you as well. Because for this thing, you have to go through so much documentation and see how does this thing work. But just to make your life easier, I have made this video. I hope this video was helpful for you. We'll meet in the next video. Till then, take care.